What's up, guys? So we have a couple pickups today, and normally we do unboxings. Today we're going to do pickups just because I have all this stuff on my floor and I want to get it put away. I am OCD, as you can see. Right off the bat, we have this all comes from Second and Charles. I don't know really why. I was just kind of in there. I was killing some time, and I found detention.
What does the future hold for Clapton Davis?
If you're gonna get your limbs ripped off by the school gorilla, find a more worthy charity than Ione.
Thank God that's not me.
Ione is an old soul trapped in a very painfully hot cheerleader body.
Captain Davis, you are more concept than reality.
Your classmate, Taylor Fisher, was murdered in her bedroom this morning.
I was just attacked. Sure you were, honey.
I do have on DVD, so this is an upgrade. It has Josh Hutcherson in it, and oddly enough, it has Dane Cook. I don't remember Dane Cook being in it, but I remember this being a really weird, interesting little horror film, and I am excited to revisit it as well as upgrade it. So we got this for $2, not bad. Really weird movie, but I'm excited to upgrade it just because I've always kind of kept it just because of how odd it is. So the saga of oddness continues. We also grabbed Volcano High.
What the? How did you get those powers? What is your purpose here?
I just want to stay in school!
I remember watching this on TV, on MTV back in the day. I remember this being kind of a big deal when they first aired it. Because it has Method Man, Big Boy, Snoop Dogg, Andre 3000, Tracy Morgan. Martial arts and hip hop collide. I don't remember it being good. I remember it actually being pretty bad, but apparently it's kind of hard to find. I don't know, maybe not. But this was in like the dollar bin, so I'm excited to check it out just for nostalgia's sake alone. And speaking of nostalgia sake, we have Pauly Shore in Adopted.
Yo, what's up? This is Pauly Shore, and we are in the streets of Africa. I am here to adopt a baby. It's gonna be beautiful, it's gonna be gorgeous. I'm gonna take it back to America with me for a better life. A lot of people think I came here to Africa to tell jokes. I actually came here to get HIV. What's up, bro? Peace. Catch a tiger by the toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Look for a baby. This isn't my baby. I just found this baby, but I'm gonna find my own baby. So I'm here, I want a child. Give me a child. Wait, hold him back. Hold him. So I can't catch anything. Have you had your shot?
Now, I've never seen this. I don't think I think maybe I've seen a trailer like back when it first came out. 2009, so 11 years ago, damn. But I'm a big fan of Pauly Shore. I kind of want to have everything that he's in. I don't know, this looks ridiculous, and it was only a couple bucks, and so why not? I like the tagline here. First there was Angelina, then there was Madonna, and now Pauly? To kind of wrap up our visit to Second and Charles, I saw this last time I was there at Bulger.
Behind every successful clown,
One day I'll be making a pretty good living at this.
is a loving mother,
You know what you are with him? A whole lot of nothing.
adoring fans,
Guess what, Mr. Flappy? Your message sucks.
and helpful friends.
How about Will, the naked and retarded clown?
Unfortunately, Will Carlson knew nothing of success until one day
She comes in, Ashley comes out.
fate stepped in and took this clown from zero to hero.
I've always had sort of a soft spot in my heart for kids with guns pointed at their heads.
Hi, Flappy.
It's the hero clown, man. The one that saved the little girl, with the father and the guns and everything. Flappy's the word. Flappy's the word is the word.
Put out by View Askew. I've always wanted this, and I've just never took the dive. This was $4. It sells, just around that on eBay. It kind of goes up and down, but I think $4 or $5 is the lowest it sells for. And this, at least I knew I was getting a decent copy whenever I was buying it there. Plus I had store credit. So yeah, I like how it says from the producers of Clerks and Dogma. And this is nothing like that. This is kind of I don't really even know, a horror film. it looks dark as hell. So I'm excited to check it out. It's a Bryan Johnson film. I like Bryan Johnson on the Comic Book Men show. So yeah, I will check this out. I've never seen it, so I'm happy to check this out. From Second and Charles, we are going to jump to Goodwill. I found these while I was looking through the VHS tapes, and these are, I want to say, some X-Files inserts. My fiance is a huge X-Files fan, and these were just kind of like sitting there like as maybe bookmarks. So I shoved them in a book because they were probably just going to get tossed. And when I got home, my fiance absolutely loved them and immediately framed them. So now we have some framed X-Files goodness. And then also too, my fiance does love some Tolkien. So she collects Hobbit and Lord of the Rings variations of the books. And this was a cover that she didn't have. I thought this was a pretty cool cover, not one that I had seen. Bilbo looks like a little Sam Wisey to me. And yeah, 99 cents. I think it was on sale that day. Like, I think the color of the day was blue. And so this was a little bit cheaper, but just, you know, one to add to her collection. We got some, man, some goodness. Some Stephen King.
He is a national treasure of terror.
I had never heard of either one of these books. It kind of sucked because this one here was a little more expensive. It's $2.99, but I had never seen it, and it was in good condition, so I just went ahead and took it. You know, we haven't really been thrift shopping in a while. And then also the sell, this was $2. You know, you can't go wrong with King. The King. But also too, these, you know, hardback Stephen King books look real good on a shelf. We're trying to get, you know, as many as we can, but at the same time, I'm not much of a reader. Fiance is, so these are really more so for her, but not bad, pretty cool. This one I did buy for me, The Boz.
Brian Bosworth. He's the outsider on the inside.
This was pretty cool. Modern day anti-hero Brian Bosworth, the outrageous superstar, and I just could not get over that cover. And it's hardback. It's in pretty good condition. Has a little bit of some tears here on the side, but you know, I had never seen this cover, and the fact that he has the earring, and I have so many. I have some Bosworth films. Yeah, I had to get this. And again, the color of the day was blue, so I got a good deal on that guy. These, I initially wasn't gonna get. I saw one. I think I saw this one. And I was like, oh, well, that's kind of cool, but I don't really need it. And then I saw the other two. And I do like Slipknot.
This song is called Wait For
I do like Corey Taylor. I like what he brings to the table. I like what he has to say. So I saw all three of these books, and they were also, you know, on sale, and I'm pretty sure I got them for like 69 cents, and they're in good shape. So I couldn't pass. I will probably read these just because I think he's interesting. I think he's intelligent. I've heard him on a couple podcasts, and so we have three different Corey Taylor books. Either way, I thought they were kind of interesting and want to add them to our collection. And friend of the show, Lyle Blackburn.
Hey everybody, it's Lyle Blackburn.
This is Momo, The Strange Case of the Missouri Monster.
When a faceless, hair-covered entity emerged from the wooded hills of Louisiana, Missouri on July 11th, 1972, no one could have predicted the terror and frenzy that would follow.
For those that don't know, Lyle Blackburn he's a local cryptozoologist, and I've actually interviewed him on the website, cinedump.com. But what was kind of neat about this was it's autographed, and I'm a big fan of what Lyle Blackburn does. He's a really nice guy, very interesting guy, local guy, but he's a musician as well, and he's been featured on a lot of shows and movies. But yeah, I couldn't pass this up, especially, you know, especially just because I'm a fan. But I've never bought one of his books, so I am curious to read this. And if it is for me, then ultimately I'll probably start looking into some of his other books as well. I can say that I do like the stuff that he does put on Amazon Prime. So, you know, step in the right direction as far as what I would read. So yeah, MoMA, Lyle Blackburn. I was surprised to see this. I know that they do have some Bigfoot gatherings, you know, in my area, and he probably was a featured guest, and that's probably where this was picked up at. But yeah, One Man's Trash is definitely my treasure. So I'm happy to have found this randomly in a Goodwill. I'm sorry to tell you that, Lyle, but yeah, I'm happy to check it out. We have Dream a Little Dream on DVD.
What?
Oh my God, come on. Joel is really crazy about that young lady. You know, he's also a little bit on the edge when it comes to her, you know what I mean?
Bobby was just a normal teenager.
Now, I recently did watch this, and I did enjoy it. It is weird. It's a really strange film. I bought this to upgrade my VHS copy. I rarely see this on DVD, and apparently for a while there it was pretty hard to find, but now it's not an expensive film. I think just because maybe it's on Amazon Prime, everyone's kind of getting their fix. But I am happy to have the physical release just in case it ever gets pulled. Can't get enough of the Corys, right? And we have Pinocchio. This is one of those kind of like weird non-Disney versions of Pinocchio, and I'm a big fan of like Little Mermaid, Pinocchio, basically stuff that isn't necessarily Disney. And from what I've heard, this is a little bit darker than your typical animated film, so I'm excited to check this out. This has been on my wish list for a long time. I guess I was just like feeling that it was time to buy. So Pinocchio and the Emperor of the Night. Finally going to check this guy out. This one I had never heard of, but it stars Jason Mewes and it's called RSVP.
It's not just another party.
Evening, gentlemen.
What up, what up, what up? It's the celebration of memories.
Life is about the journey, not the reward.
And the beginning of a promising future.
Weapon of choice. Oy caramba.
Old friends can go their separate ways.
If all you want to be is famous, there's a much easier way to obtain it.
But you never really say.
Which is? Any guesses? Murder.
Goodbye.
It's won some awards, and it's like people consider it very similar to Scream. I don't know. I'm excited to check it out just because Jason Mewes and the fact that I had never heard of it. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So Scream knockoff maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It's funny on the back here. It says an art house version of Scream. So that's a weird quote, I guess, to use. And this I am excited to check out. This is Big Shots.
What's your name? Obadiah. It's in the Bible. What's yours? Scam. It's in the Bible too.
This is available on Warner Archive, but I'm happy to have the VHS copy. It is something that I've kind of always wanted to check out. It's an Ivan Reitman film, or excuse me, an Ivan Reitman production, but it's directed by Robert Mandel. And the reason I'm mentioning Ivan Reitman, it's because he was a producer of Animal House and the director of Ghostbusters. So I'm expecting, a good amount of laughs with this. Something about the cover just screams like Ferris Bueller if he was 11, maybe. There's a Mercedes that these kids steal, and there's a body in the trunk. Sounds ridiculous, sounds over the top, and it sounds just like the right film for me. I do collect these over the top martial art films. I love these types of things just because I do watch MMA every week, and this image here on the back of that guy is making looks so bad. Mission of Justice starring Jeff Wincott. I've never heard of this guy. I am getting into collecting these types of films, so probably missing out on quite a bit of stuff just because I've never heard of Jeff Wincott. But over the top martial arts goodness, sounds horrible. Should be a good time. We have Rude Awakening. This stars Eric Roberts and Cheech Marin. I had wanted to buy this in the past. I think the price just wasn't right. It has, I don't even know, dude. Like, it just sounded so ridiculous. And the fact that Eric Roberts is with Cheech Marin, something about that just screamed you have to see this. So I am very excited to check out Rude Awakening. Like I said, I had seen this in the past for sale, and the price wasn't right, and definitely 99 cents was the right price. This last one I do have. I got this as a backup copy or maybe some trade bait, but this is Step Monster.
We're going to be married.
To what?
Denise will be your new mother.
Surprise.
Todd has a problem.
He thinks his mom is a monster.
She growls and she eats bones and she chases joggers.
She's probably a dog.
She's a Trapopkin.
What are Trapopkins?
Did I mention that she eats people?
Coincidence? I think not.
This is a movie I grew up watching, put out by New Horizons. It has, Corey Feldman in it, and Alan Thicke, and this kid's mom or stepmom is an alien, or a monster, if you will. Over the top goodness, it's a great time. Can't stress it enough. Apparently, the DVD is super hard to find these days, and people have resorted to tracking this down, so I have 2 copies now, so if anyone wants to trade, let me know. It's in good shape, mold free, and it's available from me. We have 2 VHS copies of Bump in the Night.
I'm a wild green guy living under the bed. I gobble up a sock before you turn your head. Like a bolt to light, I'll make your heart jump. My name is Mr. Bumpy. I go bump, 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 yeah, bump, bump, bump. Everybody bump.
Now I have the complete series of this on DVD, so these are gonna be either for the little guy to check out, and if he doesn't like them, I'll probably will look to trade these. So if anyone's looking for some Bump in the Night, you let me know. This was a show that was kind of short-lived. It was like claymation, available, or you could see it on ABC on Saturday mornings, but I believed it was kind of later on in the afternoon. I remember really liking it, but I don't remember it being on very long. So yeah, Bump in the Night. If you guys remember this, let me know. We have some Warner Home Video. They're a little dusty, but the tapes themselves are in good shape. We have Watership Down, man, that crazy film, and Never Ending Story. 2 pretty depressing films, and have some very sad moments. I have never seen this release, so it's pretty cool to see. I don't think I've ever seen this Never Ending Story release as well. I definitely had to snag these, especially for 99 cents or less, actually, because again, blue was the color of the day. Here's one that has been on my wish list forever, The Whiz Kid.
So Bodo is making himself over, and everyone's in for a shock. Because his perfect solution is everything but human.
Who are you? Bodo.
Meet Bodo.
And who are you?
And Bodo. One's a whiz kid, the other's a clone.
This looks really serious. You saved my programming, brother.
Cloning is the industry of the future. People from computers. The wonders of modern technology.
He's invested a small fortune in his son's computer system.
Howdy, brother.
Together, they're impossible.
Just admit you were screwing around with the computers.
I'm not like everybody else.
Unstoppable.
The computers all went haywire.
And totally out of control.
And I can't say that I've ever seen this, but the cover looks so familiar. I'm very excited to check this out because this was put out by Vidmark Entertainment, and they're kind of known for putting out garbage, and your boy loves the garbage.
Garbage Day!
To kind of wrap things up, as far as my Goodwill purchases, we have another Prism release of Ben. I already have this, and I know that I've sold one in the past as well. But yeah, this one's in really good shape. I just love this cover. Yeah, basically it's kind of a backup copy for me. Song of the Year performed by Michael Jackson. I've never noticed that, but yeah, these Prism releases, man, you can't. It's beautiful stuff. I don't know if I can get it all, but so let's just get a little bit of it. Yeah, I got some good VHS goodness, some DVDs, some books, man.
Goodwill has been good to me lately.
So if you've seen anything, let me know. And also, what do you think about those books? Should I keep including books in the videos? Those are pretty cool books. I just had to mention them. Outside of that, guys, have a good one. Thanks for tuning in, and